Alright, back today with a handful of broken Botswana nodules. So we're just gonna cut these broken nodules and see what the cut faces look like. Like this one, for example, we know it's gonna have banding. It's whether or not it's gonna have fractures. And if they're any good, then maybe we can get a slab out of them and make some cabs at some point. Nice little one. A little bit of quartz, but it's got some banding up in here. Definitely got some banding in this one. This might have some of that pink in it. If there's no fractures in this one, that'd be a nice cab. This one's a little small. It's got some quartz in it. I don't know. We might not cut that one. We might just throw that in the tumbler straight up. Same with that one. All right, definitely gonna cut that. It's got some bands showing on both sides. Ooh, all right. If I get a slab out of that, that would be cool. A little quartz in the center. All right, we'll cut it in half and see. Yeah, we'll cut it. All of these will get cut except for maybe a couple. Might be too small. In which case we'll just throw those in the tumbler. So let's get these bigger pieces to the saw, get them cut, and see if there's any good slabs in these that we can get a cab out of. All right, I'll be back. All right, I've got these all cut. No particular order today. I've got them sitting in a bucket of water here. I'll pull them out and we'll take a look at them. So this guy had some light banding, a little bit of quartz, and then some clear chalcedony at the top showing. So I made a cut and pretty much it stayed true to that. So I believe that this could be slabbed if I wanted to make any thin cabs of that material. But I do see a little fracture, a couple of them on that side. So I'll probably throw this in the tumbler. It might be thick enough to make a small cab out of, I'm not sure. And then this guy I'll probably just face polish. Very nice banding in it. All right, cool. All right, next, okay. This little quartzy guy. He's banded on that side. So what happens when we cut him in the middle? All right, well, it's still quartz throughout most of it. He's been cooked in the sun, oxidized really bad. You see the white coloring going really deep into the stone. Probably just a face polish on these two. All right. Okay, so this guy had a nice face here and here. I ended up cutting him fairly thin. I was trying to cut it down the middle. Whoops. I could probably still cut that and yeah, I could cut that in half probably if I wanted to cab it. Let's see what we look like here. All right, well, the bands are really contrasting quite nicely. It's a really nice piece. This is pretty thin. I'll probably throw that in a tumbler. And then this, do you see a fracture, a little fracture right there? Probably just face polish it. Keep him as is. Okay. All right, next one up. This is the one I said looked like it might have a little bit of pink in it. Let's see how he came out. All right. Really nice bands. I don't know if that's pink in the middle. Kind of an odd shape. Probably just do a face polish on this. I don't see any fractures. This is just where the stone popped, and I can clean that up when I polish it. Same with this side. The bands are really nice. Okay, there might be a little bit of a surface fracture right here. Hopefully that's all that is, and I can polish that out as well. Definite face polish. All right. Okay, next one up. All right, nice looking bands, just really broken up. Lots of fractures. So cutting it open, I notice it still has some fracture. You can see a little one right here. It kind of runs diagonal. This is from the saw. Oh, no, it's not. I can see a healed fracture in there, going all the way across the stone. This is from the saw here. Not too bad. I could probably tumble that. I don't know if it's worth face polishing. Yeah, you can see that fracture really bad on that side, a fracture over here, a fracture down here. All right, probably just throw this one in the tumbler. All right. Next up, this little guy. Again, kind of broken up. A little bit of quartz showing. So I kind of wanted to cut him on that side of the broken part. I could have stood to go over another 1/4 inch, I think, this direction. Oh well. Let's see how it turned out. All right, well, the banding stops right there, so didn't miss much with that other than that outside white band. I could probably face polish this little guy and this part through the tumbler probably. All right, I'm talking about the bands too much. It is very contrasting bands, nice. So, okay. Next up, we've got this guy. Again, another one that was kind of broken up. I just cut him down the middle because he had fractures all going every direction. Didn't know how to cut him. So, you can still see the fractures in this stone pretty bad. This side not as bad, but I'll probably just throw that one in the tumbler. Okay, this next one was super hard to cut because he was so thin. you know, holding on to that one while pushing it through the saw. Get your finger heated up there a little. Let's see how he came out. All right, so that side definitely a little thin. Cool pattern though. Probably throw that in the tumbler. Oh, you can see that fracture kind of running like that in this stone. I don't know how deep that goes. But other than that, that would have been a cool polish. It's a cool design. So again, probably just throw these in the tumbler. Alright, I got another one that seems to have broken up a bit. So I cut this one fairly thin as well. Kind of just wanted to clean that face up. So that side is pretty much just tumbler stuff. But this side, really clean, gorgeous contrasting bands, and it's large enough. I could do a cabochon out of this, so I'll probably take a slab or two off that face for cabbing. That's a definite candidate for cabbing. I'm not sure, there might be a little fracture right there. I don't know, I'll take a slab off and we'll see. All right, next up. So this one had that kind of a orb with some bands around it. I just wanted to clean that end off, see what it came out as. And it's pretty thin. Probably just throw this in the tumbler. But this side, if I clean that up, I can get at least one more slab, one good slab off that end, and that's worth cabbing for sure. And then the rest of this can probably throw in the tumbler, but I can get a slab off of that for cabbing. That would make a really nice cabochon. All right, got two left. So this next one, kind of a blue-gray color, had a nice pattern showing. Fortunately, this thing popped while cutting it, but I think this is still thick enough that I could actually cab this side, and it definitely looks nice enough to cab. I don't see any fractures on this side, just this, which would have to be cleaned up. And then I could probably cab that side. Maybe just do a freeform cabochon out of it. And then this side here, again, I don't see any, there might be a fracture right through here. Yeah, I don't know how deep that runs, but I doubt it runs too deep. I don't really see it showing up. I don't know, probably won't risk it. Probably just face polish that and then cab this side. All right, one left. All right, so this one, you can see that fracture right there. Probably runs into the stone. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, definitely. You can see that fracture. This right here running into this side. But that would still look good face polished or tumbled. And let's look at this side. Yeah, fracture goes through this side as well. So very nice contrasting lines, but because of the fracture, I'm guessing this is just a face polish or a tumble. So get these up here real quick. All right, well, these are the ones we cut in today's video, and I want to thank everybody for watching. If anybody has any interest in any of these stones, I can definitely put a listing up on Etsy. And if you want them polished, face polished, you can definitely do that. Just drop me a comment if you're interested. All right, thanks. See you guys in the next video. Oh, one other thing, just in case you guys want to know what these Botswanas look like polished. This is a freeform cabochon that I did for someone. This has the natural edge on it. Yeah, semi-polished back. So, like I said, if anybody's interested in any of these stones polished, you know, go take a look at my Etsy site. The link to my shop is in the description. All right, thanks. Bye.